Okay, so I'm going to talk about the most important house in astrology. And this can be for Western astrology, this can be for Vedic astrology, this can be for Nadi astrology, this can be for Mayan astrology, the Chinese astrology, as well as the Jewish astrology. And this is one house that not too many, especially Vedic astrologers, give too much importance to. They usually give importance to these other houses. So here we go. The most important house that will signify everything that you need and want in life is the 11th house. 11th house is by far the most important house in this yuga, in this Kali Yuga. Okay? Because whatever you want in life, whether it's spirituality, whether it's material wealth, whether it's children, whether it's wife, whether it's house, whether it's vehicle, whether it's liquid wealth, anything and everything that you need only comes when 11th house is empowered, when 11th house is strong, when 11th house Lord is placed in a good place, when there are good planets in the 11th house. But pretty much any planet in 11th house, whether it's Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, any planet in the 11th house gives absolutely magnificent results. Some houses may delay certain things. Okay, so let's say if Saturn is sitting in the 11th house, it may delay children. But Saturn will give wealth, material wealth, very quickly. Okay, but the only way Saturn will give good results in the 11th house if the Lord of that 11th house is placed in a good position, or if Saturn is the Lord of the 11th house. If it's Aquarius or Capricorn and Saturn is sitting there, it's going to be giving you good results. So anything you want in life, 11th house is the main house. And if I give you an example, okay, if you look at any celebrities, I've looked at charts of Hollywood celebrities, American politicians, Bollywood celebrities, Bollywood politicians, and they all have the 11th house in a very, very good position, or the 11th house Lord in a very good position. Let's take Amitabh Bachchan, for example. Amitabh Bachchan is the India's most number one superstar for the past 40 years. His 11th house is ruled by Sagittarius. Its Lord is Jupiter. His Jupiter is excelled in Cancer in the 6th house. And Jupiter is looking at the 11th house and the 2nd house of wealth. This is why no matter if Amitabh Bachchan was near bankruptcy, if he had no money, he rebounded back because he always will have gains. Okay, you look at Shah Rukh Khan. He is another Indian Bollywood celebrity. 11th house has Jupiter, and Jupiter and Venus are in Parivartan Yoga, where two planets are looking at each other. When two planets are looking at each other, they activate each other in a positive way, no matter if they're enemies or not. So even though Jupiter and Venus are enemies for Shah Rukh Khan in 11th and 5th house, but they're looking at each other and they're empowering themselves. So in order for you to empower your 11th house, you have to first look at who's sitting in the 11th house, who's ruling the 11th house, and who's aspecting the 11th house. And if these three scenarios are placed in okay or good houses, go ahead and empower that house by mantras, by gems, by doing tantric yoga for those particular planets, or simply doing Kundalini meditation to activate the chakra that is related to the 11th house. And you will, once you do that, see, I can tell you to wear gems, okay? But now here's another thing, as I was saying, I can tell you to wear gems, but not everybody can afford gems, okay? If you can afford a lab-made gem or natural gem, that's fine. They both give same results no matter what everybody say. You go to a jeweler they'll automatically say no, natural gems are going to do better because he wants to sell his natural jewelry. But doing a Kundalini meditation with a guru or with somebody who can teach you, and it's going to take time. Once you activate those chakras of that 11th house, or planet that rules that chakra and who's also ruling 11th house, it's going to improve the condition of the 11th house. Now, what does the 11th house signifies? Which I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. 11th house signifies your hopes and wishes, gains of all kinds, gains of friends, gains of money, or pretty much giving you a big networking circle that will also empower you to rise in life. So 11th house, everything is about gains, hopes and wishes. So if your hope and wish is to become spiritually inclined, more than the 12th house and the 9th house and the 8th house, 11th house should also be there. Because if your hope and wish is to become a spiritual person, but your 11th house is not fulfilling your hopes and wishes, are you going to become that? No. This is why 11th house is very important for you to gain anything in life. So even though, let's say if you want children, it's the 5th house of children. But even if that house is good, yet your 11th house is not good, in a not good position, it's really not going to give you the desired results, or it's not going to give you the desired results on time. If you want children at 25, you might get children at 40 or 39, when that enthusiasm is not there, when that excitement is not there. It'll be there, but it won't be as you had at the 25 years of age when you really wanted it. So empower the 11th house, and you will get anything you want. And most astrologers say, oh, the 11th house is a Bacha house, and like in Cancer ascendant, Venus is ruling the 11th and 4th house. Anytime a Kendra and a Bacha is a lord by one planet, it becomes a bad house, which is not true at all. Okay. Always empower the 11th house. If that 11th house lord is in a good condition, if the planet sitting in there is being excelled or being in their own sign. So anyway, check out my website for my book, Astrology at the Speed of Light, where I discuss more of these, misconceptions and more actual theories that do work in astrology. Thank you.